Bakit ganon? Ginawa ko naman ang lahat. Pero bakit mabaho at madumi pa rin? Try na ang tire powder na pangpaputi, tanggal dumi at may iwan ang amoy ng tire powder sa iyong nilalakad. Kapag ginamit mo ito, siguradong hindi ka naiiwan ng iyong kasintahan dahil malinis at mabango na ang iyong kasuotan.
Pleased to see you again.
You are still watching the preview.
And now for our last topic of the day. We are now tackling the buyer decision making and the buying decision making. I know everyone can relate to this because everyone already experienced to be a buyer and this kind of making decision in a process.
And to tell us all about it, we have the rest of these amazing people who came and joined us today. We have Mr. Ricardo Dalisay, Miss Elaine Mendoza, and Miss Corinne Davila.
When it comes to marketing, our company utilizes data regarding buying decision behavior of our customers. Now this is very relevant in implementing and assessing market strategies within our company. There are 4 types of buying decisions. The first one is complex buying behavior, wherein consumers are highly involved in buying decisions and have significant perceived brands. For example, when buying cars, consumers are highly involved in buying decisions for there is a risk that it may take economic loss. Also, perceived brands plays a lot of role in buying decisions. The second one is dissonance-reducing buying behavior. Occurs when consumers are highly involved with an expensive, infrequent, and risky purchase but see less differences among brands. The third type of buying decisions is the variety-seeking buying behavior, wherein consumers have low involvement in buying decisions but have significant differences in brands. In this situation, products are low in cost, and so consumers just try different brands to satisfy their own curiosity. And last one is the habitual buying behavior, wherein consumers have low involvement in buying decisions and perceive few significant differences between brands. In this situation, these are the products that we buy on a daily basis, and so consumers just go for it, buy what is available and what is the cheapest.
The buyer decision process. The actual purchase decision is part of a much larger buying process from recognizing a need through post-purchase behavior. First is need recognition. This first stage of the buyer decision process where the consumers identify the problem or need. For an example, an advertisement or discussion with a friend may lead you to consider buying a smartphone. At this stage, marketers need to investigate consumers or conduct a research to find out what needs and problems are occurring, their causes, and how they have led to that particular product. The second is information search. This stage of the buyer decision process in which consumers motivated to search for more information. This includes personal sources such as like family, friends, neighbors, commercial source, and advertising, sales people, dealer, and manufacturer. Public source, like mass media, social media. And lastly, the experimental sources, where examining and using the product. The relative influence of this information source varies with the product or the buyer. The third is the evaluation of alternatives. This stage of the buyer decision process where the consumer uses information to evaluate alternative brands within the selection set. consumers do not use a simple and consistent evaluation process for all the purchases. Instead, some evaluation process is unworking. Stay in touch. Corinne Davila will discuss another three stage of the buyer decision process.
So hi, this is the next part of the buyer's decision process. So the fourth one is the purchase decision. This is the buyer's decision about which brand to purchase. So after the three stages, the recognition, the information search, and alternative evaluation, you will now buy the product. So this is where you decide na bibilhin mo na yung product. For example, sa Shopee, ito yung i-checkout mo na yung product. So after that, you will receive it. We will now proceed to the fifth stage, which is the post-purchase behavior. So this part is where customers take further action after the purchase based on their satisfaction or dissatisfaction. So sa Shopee, ito yung part na review and rating. So you will give your feedback on that product. You will say your experience, or you will rate 5 stars, 4 stars, it depends. And now, if you're unsatisfied with the product, we will now proceed to the sixth stage, which is the cognitive dissonance. This is the buyer's discomfort caused by post-purchase conflict. So this is where buyer's expectations didn't meet by the seller. So buyers are regretful on buying that product. So in Shopee, this is the return or refund part. So the buyer is unsatisfied with the product. So that's all. Thank you.
And there you have it, previewers.
I hope you learned something about today's review because I did. We will see you on the next one. Again, I am Dana Alawi.
And I am Denver Dantes.
And this has been
the preview.